Hey everybody, welcome back to Digi Bros.
What's up,
Hey,
bros?
We were talking about our brother Shade and how he's a
hard worker,
ludicrously hard worker, and I think all three of us brothers, when we apply ourselves to something, we are very passionate about it, which is how our parents were. When I grew up, my parents were both managers in retail, like most of our childhood. Like, I mean, you wouldn't remember this, but when we first moved to Virginia Beach, they both worked at a store called Picasso Moon, and they were both managers at different. There was like 2 locations, and they were the managers at each location.
Yeah.
And you know, like they just always were people who bust their ass. My mom's always been really prideful about being a hard worker, but she's always worked shit jobs. Like my mom's never had like a career. She's always just worked at like dozens of fast food places, dozens of retail stores. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, most of our growing up, once my dad started in the car industry and started making real money, my mom didn't need to work. She would just do it because she gets bored. Like, she can't handle not having anything to do, which is why she does, like, freelance photography jobs now, where, like, she'll, like, some kind of photography job will come around, and she'll decide to take it up for, like, a certain amount of time, always only to get extremely stressed out. Yeah. Like this past Christmas season, you know, they were doing the Santa portraits at the mall, where there's, like, they have a Santa Claus there, and then you bring your kids in, and they take pictures of Santa. And so, it was going for like a whole month, and my mom decided to do it, which is unsurprisingly a high-stress job because you have to manage all these fucking families, you know, at a fucking mall.
Am I just fucked?
She said
like,
one of the.
Come back or?
Nope, you're done.
Yeah, that's.
Well, I think you can platform your way through this.
Maybe if you're good.
Give it a try.
That doesn't look like you can land on it. Nope.
Ah! Hey, I'm alive.
Hey, something saved you.
Anyways, yeah, so she was working for Santa. She said like there was 2 different guys who would play Santa. They'd alternate. She said one of them was like a total dick, and she really ended up hating this job a lot. But she had taken it up just because she just needs a thing to do, you know?
Yeah.
Like just give her a little pocket money that she can like spend her own money on stuff and just like have
Mario.
Well, bye.
Whereas
Whatever.
Whereas our dad got into the car industry and was like really just amazing at it. He's just like got a natural talent for selling cars, apparently. And
he explained to me just recently, like, he was the same way, where he'd never take a day off, and he'd work 12-hour shifts, and he'd just work shitloads of overtime, and always be there, and that's how he got promoted and got so much money, and it did so good. And he tells that to his employees all the time, and no one ever gets it. They don't realize you have to be there and, like, be the best guy, and like, sacrifice your life to do it.
The reason that, like, that works in the car industry a lot better. Like at Domino's, Shade's never gonna make a lot of money at Domino's.
Yeah.
Like, at best, he'll end up in the position his current boss is in, which is making, like, you know, probably $10 an hour, you know, working an extremely high-stress job. The reason that the car industry is so perfect for guys like my dad is that the amount of effort you put in, you'll get that reward out of it.
Yeah.
Like, the more cars you sell, you make money by commission. So you'll make more money if you sell more cars. You get bonuses if you sell more cars, you know, like, so it's like there's even more of a, like, if I work harder, I'll move up and I'll make a lot, you know. And like that was the perfect industry for our dad, who, you know, it's like the ultimate, like, it's the only, like, career you can have without having to be educated. You know, like, you don't have to go to college to sell cars. You just have to be charismatic and willing to put in the effort. You know? And our dad, as his friend Wee Chin put it, who the 2 of them got into the car industry at the same time, and both were like the all-stars and have been. They're the generation of miracles of car sales. they're pretty much exactly that. God, that analogy, like, I'm thinking about it, fits too well. Because they really were like these 2 upstarts who like joined and became the superstars of the area, but and moved up the ranks. But he described the way my dad sells cars as he just confuses people into buying it. Because you've listened to Dad talk.
Yeah.
He just rambles forever. And that's how he sells cars.
It's probably just because they like him, you know?
Yeah, he'll just keep talking forever about the car. Like, my dad doesn't know shit about cars, you know, but he'll talk to you and keep convincing you. Like the way he got me to take up I wanted to buy a car and he convinced me to lease it instead, and he did that through just force of talking at me, just basically mansplaining why a lease is a good idea.
Yes.
Until I was like, yeah, you know what, I mean,
which he can do with anything. He just mansplains at you and you're like, yeah.
well, it was really funny
Sure.
too, because, or dadsplains as we like to put it sometimes, because our dad has a very specific way of explaining. Victor was saying the way Casey Neistat explains
You got a little
things
too spastic,
is
buddy.
dadsplaining.
Yeah.
Just like our dad does. But yeah, I mean, he didn't have to convince me, because as soon as I saw the price difference, I immediately decided I would lease. And then he was like giving me this whole speech, and I was just staring at the price, thinking, "Well, you're talking, and I'm gonna let you finish, but I already made my decision," But yeah, that's how he got so good at it, and now he eventually became the general manager. Which, like, I always want to stress, like, some people, I mean, we've talked about this on Digi Bros before, so that audience won't they'll understand, but, like, some people think of us as, like, rich, and it's like, when I think rich, I think you have to have been, like, born into it, or, like,
Yeah.
well, there's a different mindset that comes from being, like, spoiled because your parents gave you everything, whereas for us, we watched our parents earn all that. Like, I never had any illusions that the stuff I was getting was coming out of nowhere. I knew that my parents were working all day, every day, Like, I knew, and not enjoying it necessarily.
Yeah.
Like, my dad does
Yeah.
not like this job. He does it because he's very duty-driven, Like, we're spoiled insofar as our parents liked us enough to not kick us out of the house at 18,
Yeah.
probably would have given us a better work ethic if we had the fear of having to work hanging overhead. But, like, when it comes to things we actually care about, me, Victor, and Shade have incredible work ethic. I mean, no one can contest the fact that I put out more YouTube videos than anybody in the fucking...
What the fuck?
I'm probably one of the most prolific YouTubers on the website, Would you not say? Do you
I think you are the most prolific human being on the planet.
you really...
No one is more prolific than you. If they are,
So
if they claim
prolific?
it, they're lying or they're super autistic.
How
Wow.
many videos do you think I've made today?
Maybe like Omar Rodriguez Lopez could possibly be.
Well, I'm not as prolific.
prolific.
as
No,
as
the stuff you make doesn't have as much effort put into it, but you make so much fucking content that it's
I don't know
undeniable.
if it has less effort than Omar. Omar makes a lot of just like
Yeah.
like something he threw together in a day. Probably.
But you're able to be so prolific because you can. Your art is your voice.
Yeah.
And so you can just keep talking and find new people to talk
That's a
with.
very
in your
interesting way. I
your
like
keep
that
going.
phrasing. I'll probably say that. In the future.
It's pretty sick.
I'm not as
phrasing, huh, bro?
prolific as the new storyteller, the most
fuck is
prolific
that?
YouTuber. He is a severely autistic and probably retarded older YouTuber who I
See, you
who
gotta be
I
autistic and
absolutely
retarded
love.
to be more
No,
prolific.
This
than
dude,
I am.
okay, this guy, the new storyteller is, he's a whole other world. This is a dude who puts out sometimes 6 videos in a day.
Oh,
almost,
God.
he has thousands of videos, like thousands and thousands of videos. Most of which are him playing with toys and enacting these elaborate narratives.
Oh, yeah, I think you told
Mostly
me about
like
this
Thomas
guy.
the Tank Engine toys. There was a while he got into MLP and started using those toys in his stories. He'll make like Lego sets and stuff. But the thing is,
I hate this fucking shit!
he's gotten
Mario, why don't you jump on the platforms?
he's gotten weirdly like good at it. Like there was one video I watched of his like more recently where he had like built a whole set. He had all the stage lighting and stuff, and he like
shit.
really was making like a Lego movie style like stop motion film, just but barely comprehensible because he's got like a mumbling British voice. I think he's
No.
British, and you can barely understand him in any of his videos. Like it's just him mumbling the dialogue to himself. The videos vary in length wildly. It'll be like one episode will be 2 minutes, and then one episode will be 30 minutes. You never know what you're gonna get. But the best thing about his channel is that he has a series of videos where he is wearing a full body Gumby costume. A full body Gumby costume and reading children's books. It's just like hours-long videos of a Gumby man like reading children's books, and you can't understand him because not only is he mumbling,
He's muffled.
but he's muffled. So it's just like you're hearing like.
Okay, so you're the most prolific guy who doesn't feel like a serial killer on YouTube.
Yeah.
I love the new storyteller. Okay,
That's
that guy has a lot of charm and a lot of heart.
Yeah.
He has like 3 views per video because he puts out so many. Like if you go to his channel, you can go down like a couple pages and you'll still be on like the last week. You know,
God.
like it's incredible. So yeah, he's
What a
the most
pro.
prolific YouTuber that I know of. But yes, I am probably one of the most prolific people. How many products do you think I've made today so far? I've been awake since noon.
At least 5.
Well, I've been awake since noon, and we went to Mount Trashmore for an hour, maybe an hour and a half. It's currently 9 o'clock, so I've been up for less than 9 hours. I spent an hour at Mount Trashmore. We've spent an hour on this Let's Play so far. Hope, what's your guess? How many videos do you think I've made today? Counting the Let's Plays.
Counting the Let's Plays. We've had, what, 3 or 4 breaks?
We've had
in
3
this.
episodes completed so far.
Okay. 7.
You're both out of your mind. How could I have made 7 videos?
I don't know.
Come
I'm
on.
trying to overestimate.
3.
What could I possibly have made so many videos about?
I don't know, vlogs.
Yeah.
I've been with you all day. man.
Analyzing your
I don't know what
turds.
you did earlier in the day other than hang out with Vic.
No,
So.
I've made 3. Actually, maybe
Okay.
Hope was it. Well, if we're counting the Let's Plays, that's 3 Let's Plays,
Right.
and 3 vlogs at least. So
You're
yeah,
part of Hippo's live stream.
for
for like 2 sentences.
and that's not even a video. That's a live stream. There's no product out of
Oh,
it. You know.
dude.
Dude,
Motherfucker!
dude, what are you doing?
I'm trying
What
to
are
do
you
the
doing?
backflip and I can't do it.
This is the
Hey,
this is
I'm
the
back on
hardest
the
level in the
Hey.
game. So, yeah, this is the final level.
Final stretch.
Yeah,
Sick.
you got to go harder than ever before. Yeah, I made 2 Manga Mondays videos. I made You're Right. Using the word anime is pointless. Which was
That's 6.
that was like right when I woke up. Like I
Yeah.
literally woke up, looked at the comments of my previous video, and then turned on a camera and made a response video. So yeah, I made 6 today. That's more than I thought. I thought my answer was gonna be 5, but I mean we're on number 7 now.
Yeah, exactly.
So and we're probably gonna make like I don't know 9 episodes of this Let's Play if we manage to last 3
Hopefully.
hours.
So
So
we can find things to talk about. We have a whole guest.
a whole guest as opposed to
Oh,
half.
Me and Hope do all the same things, so there's no real.
You haven't even talked about what you've been doing at all.
I haven't been doing no. I want to cry. This game's too hard.
I don't remember why I was talking about how. Oh, I was talking about our work ethics.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I mean, Victor, when he's actually gets work, does good work. You're
Yeah,
always someone
supposedly.
who.
I mean,
He's a
I mean,
hard-working boy.
you get good reviews, right?
I guess
People seem to like working with you. Everyone I've met who works with you thinks you're super cool
I never
know.
understand why.
because you fucking aren't a piece of shit like
Yeah.
most
Right.
people.
There's definitely times where I've had a fucking great. I haul ass. I kick ass and I take names.
You've got to hustle. Like, there's lots of people.
If I start getting bored with the work, I don't feel like I'm as good anymore. But a lot of the times, if I'm properly stimulated, I don't know.
I got something properly stimulated for you. I lost track of thought.
Work ethic.
That's it. That's the point I was
I'm
making. We
a
have a good
working
work.
boy.
I make lots of stuff,
Yeah.
most of which has no reason to exist. It has no benefit for me personally. It's just I just am addicted. I keep making music and rap, like that Linkin Park cover I did yesterday,
God,
which you
awful.
hated. I think it's great.
The idea of it's fine.
I think it's fine as a song. I don't think it sounded as good on your
Unlistenable.
speakers. Like it's great. I've listened to it like 20 times. It's awesome. But it has no reason to exist.
Yes.
I just wanted to do it, and so I did.
Man, I made a vlog today about buying a vacuum. I don't know if I'll actually release that at all.
Where
that should
even
be
would
fine.
you release that?
What the fuck?
Oh.
Where will you
I thought
put
I was
your,
putting it on Digi Bros. I don't know.
on this channel?
Yeah.
I guess so. We've had
It's like, fuck it, who
we've
cares?
had
Doesn't
weird
matter.
random shit on here. We had a video of us like eating weird cheese once. The fancy cheese let's play.
Yes.
I don't even remember.
I'm sure no one would complain. I think the people who are watching Digi Bros are here to stay.
Yeah.
We got pretty good hits on the fucking Monkey Jones shit.
We got good hits on Mario.
Did we?
Yeah.
As good as Monkey? I don't know. It seemed
Yeah,
like that had a lot
exactly
more.
as good as Monkey.
Let's see.
I mean, every first episode always gets way more hits than the others.
No, I mean all the episodes of that one seem like
They're all like 1,500 to 1,800. Like, it's no better than Mario. Mario was doing great. It was really a shame that it
Yeah.
didn't keep coming out.
Well, it is coming out.
I mean, it is now.
We're milking it for longer. It's good.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason it stopped is because Radcon 2 happened.
Yeah.
Like, we were already late, and like the day that it would have been good to do it was Radcon 2 started, and we
Yeah.
just didn't have time. And then of course in the aftermath of that, I've been extremely busy. And I had all the monkey ones sitting around for weeks before I got around to editing them because I was so fucking busy. But now we're here. We are queer.
And
Get
we're
used to it.
queer.
We're on the Rainbow Road.
And it's hell. It's hellish. It's a nightmare.
It is kind
True
of a fucking
nightmare.
nightmare.
This
This level, it's just, it's so much waiting around, and then the second you have to do something, you fuck it up.
Exactly.
And it's
'cause
just like
the second you have to do something, it's fucking hard as shit, and you only get one like
You only
brief
get one
second
shot?
chance.
one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted.
Oh, what
No,
the
no!
fuck?
Why?
I was there.
I was there.
Oh wait, this is the wrong one. No.
Fucking
you
A.
Nice. I want it to be over. It's hard to come up with topics when I'm frustrated.
Yeah. All right. Everyone, take a breather.
Everyone just breathe.
Think about something.
Oh well.
We got Hope here.
yeah,
It's
well,
an
we're towards
opportunity
the
to
end of
talk
this
to Hope.
episode, so I don't want to ask
Ask me anything.
any too
Okay.
leading of questions. That,
This is a Hope AMA.
yeah, leave comments with questions for Hope
Yeah,
that
maybe
we
we'll bring her
won't get
back.
to because
Yeah.
because we're in the middle of recording this.
Yeah.
There are plenty of days where Hope can come do this.
That's true.
I'm over here a lot of nights recently anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, constantly.
I got rid of my bed.
Next time on
I'm
Digi.
sleeping on the couch.
Oh.
More of that.
Struggling.
All right, we should think of something to talk about before we start this next episode.